Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here, and this is me from the future. I had all of this planned out and said during the video, but it was so windy while we were actually filming it that you can't understand 99% of what I'm saying. So I figured I would just leave clips of the video in and talk to you during the editing process and explain to you what I was trying to explain in the intro to this video. So during this video, we were actually at Eagle Rock, which is just outside of Carmacks in the Yukon territory, and we decided to visit there due to a number of reasons. One of those reasons was that it is home to one of the biggest disasters of paddle wheeler explosions in Yukon history, and it happened right below where we are actually standing during the video. So the SS Columbian was a paddle wheeler heading up the Yukon River, and in 1906 it actually exploded and killed 5 of the men on board and badly burned a few others. The steamer was carrying a crew of 25 men and was full of cargo, which included cattle and 3 tons of blasting powder that was headed for a mine that was about 50 kilometers downstream. Fire did end up starting when the deckhand went to show the fireman on board his loaded gun. The weapon was accidentally fired directly into one of the big areas of blasting powder that was stored on the deck. The other reason we stopped by Eagle Rock was to talk about the giant frog, which is part of the Little Salmon Carmacks First Nations tradition. And this giant frog lives in a cave along the riverbank, and he was said to actually jump out and drown people passing by on their rafts and boats. So people would actually lay down further upstream on their rafts and quietly float by his cave in order to deceive him and not get drowned. So we decided to come out there. We took Brandon for his first trip out there ever. Basically decided we were going to have as much fun as we possibly could. Popped out some of our on-phone ghost hunting equipment and decided to see what we can get. So I hope you guys enjoy what we found. So this is actually Brandon's first time being out here that you can think of.
I've never gone down this road.
And I've been out here a couple of times with his cousin, just coming out here, and anytime we've been here, it's been really creepy, really weird, and really overwhelming. So I want to know what you think. How are you feeling right now being out here?
Honestly, feels really nice. But one thing I've learned up here is, like, as we've said earlier, once it gets dark, it's a whole different playground, I guess. It's definitely a bit of a vibe. As you can see, there's been a huge forest fire swept through here. There's some still standing pine trees. Definitely been a lot of desolation and rebirth at the same time, I guess.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what we find.
Yeah. So yeah, there is a trail that actually goes down to the cave. I don't know if we'll actually go over there and walk it. If we do, of course, I'll put it in here. But if not, there is a trail. We tried walking a part of it a couple of years ago and seriously couldn't even make it 20 feet down without having to turn around. So one thing that they say, if the toad is near you, you will smell the worst smell of your life. It smells like putrid, rotting grossness. So if we start smelling that, you better bet we will hightail it out of here. But until then, I guess we'll just see what we come up with on our random phone.
Stay tuned, I guess. Frig.
Okay, we are here. We decided to actually come to the trail that leads out to the rock and to the cave once you get out to the top. We're gonna possibly try and walk a little bit of this, but we've already been out of the car for about 2 seconds and we're already hearing stuff. So yeah. We'll just see how this goes. We're gonna turn on Ghost Radio.
We get a warning right away. I'm done.
Right now, the EMF levels are pretty stationary. This actually does have an EMF meter built into it now, which I thought was pretty cool. And I've tested it at home, like in front of our TV and things that would give off the EMF frequencies, and it doesn't fluctuate unless there's like really high spikes. So being in the middle of nowhere, we'll know. It's staying around 53, 55 right now. So we'll see what happens.
Oh no, mosquitoes. They've begun.
If there's anybody here that died in the river or in the bush in the surrounding area, if you'd like to talk to us, we're here, we're listening, we're not gonna hurt you. Okay then. One thing that we do have to keep in mind being out here is we are quite literally in the middle of nowhere. We have very limited cell service out here, and we are in the middle of bear country. We are in the middle of Sasquatch country, so anything is on the table at this point.
Demon country.
Yeah, demon country. We do have bear spray in the car, thank God. And our car is really close and the doors are all unlocked, so if we have to run, we can get there pretty fast. Apparently we have somebody here. I have no idea. Would you like to talk to us? I heard gloved. Or loved.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you die out here? Do you want us to walk a bit down the trail? Top.
Oh, walk off the top. Do you think?
Is that a yes? You'd like us to walk a little bit further?
Keep feeling like a pull, to be honest.
We already started kind of walking away.
I know. Welcome back to the Yukon. You know, people keep asking what we do up here, and I'm like, well,
This is it.
what else do you do, I guess?
Follow weird energy into the light.
Manufacturing.
What? What are you manufacturing? Or were you on the steamship?
They've been carrying supplies to build things.
The wind died down.
My nipples are so hard. You told me to act natural. I'm acting natural. I'm glad we didn't take the car up here.
Yeah. Test. So on that steamship, they had 3 tons of stuff, including cattle.
What did it say?
I think it said you are.
That's what I heard.
Like we're being tested?
Yay.
Cool. Love it.
Challenge accepted.
And just a lot of tools and equipment to go up to one of the coal mines that was functioning. And so all of that was lost when the fire happened. Obviously, it is now in the bottom of the river.
They had medication.
Evidently.
Supplies. Remember, it was what, 1906?
1906.
So, and very remote Yukon as well. Not that it's not still remote, but you would bring everything you could probably for 6 months at a time. Is it wrong? Are you angry about how things went down?
Are you mad that the fireman on the crew was the one who set it on fire?
Right? Like, what's the irony of that, you know? What was that?
I don't know if it was glued.
That's a canoed.
Nude? Sleep.
Maybe they were sleeping when it happened.
Were you killed instantly?
What?
That's slow. That's what I heard at least.
I heard flare.
I heard a weird mix of both, so...
Convicts.
I heard conflict.
Yeah, okay.
Conflict?
Did it show up?
No. It's still calibrating.
Hmm.
It says there's a weak
Another
signal.
20 feet maybe?
Was he actually showing off his gun, or was there a fight? Is that what the conflict was?
It literally, like, that touch of grass just, like, was the only one that twirled. Yeah.
You saw that too.
We have a friend. Oh my god, I'm actually... my nipples are so hard, my goosebumps.
Should we be afraid of the giant toad?
I swear if it says to run, I'm done.
Did you see it that day of the fire? 100%. Apparently whatever was with us has left the building, so